Welcome viewer, it's Monday, August the 22nd, and welcome to the 3-day Irish Photo Rally Photo Blitz. Over the next 3 days I hope to hit 15 photo points, mostly in the north of the country. Staying tonight in Dublin, and then tomorrow morning heading north of Dublin to travel the length and breadth of Ireland's most northern province, Ulster, before staying in Letterkenny, County Donegal tomorrow night and heading home to Cork on Wednesday. The first photo point I'm hitting today is listed as the bird sculpture in Lisdowney, so I'm assuming it's a bird sculpture of the feathered variety, but I might be pleasantly surprised. But we're not too far here, we're coming up on it now, so let's go see the birdie. Traffic jam in the middle of nowhere, rural Ireland. Oh, here we are. I see the birdie, and it's of the feathered variety. It's our first photo point today. The bird sculpture in Lisdowney, County Kilkenny. So the birdie is a raven, which has significance for the folklore of this village, and all the old stories are dotted around this little park. They're in the Irish language. Telling stories about some of the tales of the historic sites around the place, and the raven is included in all of those. Just past the level crossing there, which will give an indication as to my next photo point, which is just coming up now. It's Locomotive 28 on Walsh's Island, which is near Portarlington. This is a locomotive that was built in 1946. It's a narrow gauge locomotive, and it was used to transport peat from the peat bogs to the local generating station in Portarlington. So especially for Navy Thomas 8, this is a train for you, Tom. Here we are, Locomotive 28. I have to say, she's looking a lot worse for wear. But anyway, we'll go have a look and get a photograph. Do a small bit of off-roading here, get up closer to it for the photograph. Should do nicely. So this is Locomotive 28 here in Walsh's Island. It's a narrow gauge railway that was using the peat bogs here. It was built in 1946 and has a Ruston engine in it. Ruston being the operative word, I'm afraid, because she's in a lot of disrepair at the moment. Could do with a bit of lick of paint, but especially for Navy Thomas 8, our most modern train. Not really. And just get up here, and over there, are the actual peat bogs that this locomotive would have worked on, taking peat to the generating station in Port Arlington. Okay, according to the GPS, the next photo point is only about half an hour from here, so we're going to swing around here, head out this way to our next photo point. My next photo point is a megalithic stone called the De Profundis stone, which is the last remaining type of the stone in Ireland. These stones would have commonly been at the entrance into cemeteries back in the really olden days. So we'll go up here and have a look at the Profundis stone. The Profundis is a sand that is used commonly during burials. Should be here somewhere. Here we are. The Profundis stone. So this is the Profundis stone, which is in the shape of a coffin and has, I don't know if you can make it out there, a cross etched in it. This could have been done thousands of years ago, I guess. But the idea with this stone is that as the mourners brought the coffin to the graveyard, the coffin was placed on this stone one last time before going into the cemetery to get a final blessing, and the mourners would then carry it through those gates over here into the cemetery over there. Next on the list is the German War Cemetery here in Glen Creek, County Wicklow. There are 134 people buried in the cemetery. These include World War I prisoners who were detained here by the British, World War II sailors and pilots who crashed or drowned in Ireland, and 46 German civilians who were being shipped from England to Canada for internment when their ship was torpedoed by a German U-boat. There is also a German spy who took his own life to avoid arrest. Let's go see. Well, it should be around here somewhere. Not exactly sure where. Oh. Here we are. This is it. German War Cemetery. Here we are at the German War Cemetery here in Wicklow. It was for me to die under an Irish sky, there finding birth in good Irish earth. What I dreamed and planned bound me to my fatherland, for war sent me to sleep in Glen Creek. Passion and pain, or my loss my gain, pray as you pass to make good my loss. Stan Boyne. leaving the German War Cemetery now, and we're going to head to Dublin, where we'll spend the night tonight before heading off north in the morning. Tomorrow and Wednesday are going to be particularly long days mileage wise, but that'll stand me in good stead for my trip